So before we jump completely into the video, I do want to preface it with saying, yes, we actually do love SEMA and everything here is pretty great, but there are little quirks about anything, and since I guess I'm a millennial, that means I have to start complaining, right? Because it's 2018. So, number one thing that we hate about SEMA is the SEMA Crunch, which if you've never been here, you don't know what that is. Basically, everybody rushes to get some stuff done so that they can make it to the show, and not always is it up to the best quality. So I've seen some issues with bubbled paint and powder coat that's just not sticking correctly, or in one case, this guy's hood flipped open at like 80 miles an hour, shattered the windshield, dented the roof of the car. They got a new windshield, but they couldn't fix a dent in the roof. So there's just some things that you'll see that aren't quite up to the standards that you'd expect from SEMA. So the second thing that we hate about SEMA is, yeah, all the latest and greatest tech is here and everybody who's anybody comes to visit SEMA, but the biggest downfall is maybe only half of what you actually see here is gonna come to market because everything's in a developmental stage, and like I said, not all of it will be available to the public to actually purchase. So the other thing we don't really like about SEMA now is it's getting bigger and bigger every year, which is great, but it's pretty crowded in here because there's always more and more people, more and more vehicles, and it just draws a bigger crowd every single year. So another thing that we hate about SEMA is that it can kind of give you an unrealistic expectation, because it's important to know that not everybody drives the truck like this, and there's plenty of guys out there that are just running leveling kits and 10 wides, and that's perfectly fine because we respect all builds. So the fifth and final thing that we actually dislike about SEMA is the sheer size of it. You can spend an entire week here and not see everything. We basically film all of our videos in the South Hall, but there's way more to be seen. So if you guys have ever been to SEMA, drop your comments on your thoughts about it below, and make sure you like us and subscribe. Peace.